Just 1 minute ago, the palace broke its silence. And in doing so, a father may have just ended a son's dream forever. King Charles III has issued a statement, not from a place of anger, but from what can only be described as a place of profound, heartbreaking finality. It concerns Prince Harry, and the few, carefully chosen words within it don't just outline a future. They seem to close a door, gently but firmly, and lock it from the inside. If you've ever held out hope for a reconciliation, for a true healing of the Windsor rift, what you're about to hear will change everything. This is the kind of story we live for here at Royal Report 24/7. The raw, human moments that redefine the monarchy. And if you want to be at the absolute forefront of this unfolding story, you need to be part of our community. Do us a favor, tap that subscribe button and hit the like button right now. It genuinely helps us bring you these critical updates faster than anyone else. And sharing this, that's how we make sure the truth gets out. Now, let's get to the declaration that has left the world stunned. The statement from Buckingham Palace was, like all the most devastating royal communications, breathtakingly short. It followed the usual formalities, expressing the king's pride in the armed forces ahead of a ceremonial event. But then it took a sharp, unexpected, and deeply personal turn. A correspondent asked, quite plainly, if there was any hope of Prince Harry taking on any official royal duties during his upcoming visit to the UK. And the king's official spokesman, conveying the sovereign's direct words, gave a reply that echoes like a funeral bell for Harry's royal life. He said, and I'm quoting directly here, "While His Majesty will of course see the Duke privately, there are no plans for any official role. The structure of the working royal family is settled." Let's just sit with that for a moment. The structure is settled. For words that carry the weight of 1,000. This isn't a not right now. This isn't a we'll see. This is a constitutional pronouncement. It is King Charles as monarch and head of the firm, declaring that the blueprint is drawn, the foundations are set, and there is no space on the architectural plans for Prince Harry. He has been officially, and now publicly, designated as outside the structure. He is a visitor, a guest, a private citizen who happens to be the king's son. The heartbreaking part isn't the exclusion. We saw that coming. The heartbreaking part is the tone, the calm, resolved, almost mournful finality of it. This is not a king raging. This is a father, weary from a battle he no longer has the strength to fight, laying down his arms and accepting a painful, permanent reality. He is drawing a boundary not out of spite, but out of what the palace likely sees as necessity. The machinery of the monarchy must keep turning, and it cannot keep grinding to a halt for the drama of the Duke of Sussex. But think about what this means for Harry. For years, even after stepping back, there was always a phantom thread of possibility. The idea that in a crisis, or for a special cause, a door might be left slightly ajar. That thread has now been cut. This declaration systematically removes the last shred of ambiguity about his status. He will not be a working royal ever again. Not for Invictus, not for the Earthshot Prize, not for any cause he holds dear. His future, in the eyes of the institution he was born into, is entirely private, and the use of the word settled is a masterstroke of cold political genius. It implies the matter is decided, debated, and done. It tells the media to stop asking. It tells the public to stop hoping. It tells Harry, in the clearest possible terms, that the ship has sailed and he is not on it. This is the ultimate move on from the crown. The emotional calculus here is brutal. On one side, you have a sovereign protecting the stability of a 1,000-year-old institution, ensuring its future under William and Catherine is not perpetually overshadowed by the chaos of the past. On the other, you have a son who has spoken so desperately about wanting to serve and wanting his family to be understood, now being told by his father's office that there is simply no room for him to serve in any capacity that matters. This also puts Prince William in an impossibly difficult position. That word settled settles his future, too. It cements him as the sole, undisputed focus of the monarchy's future. There is no spare wheel anymore, not even in the trunk. The pressure on him just multiplied exponentially, and the ghost of his brother will now forever be the one who left, not the one who might have come back. So where does this leave the famous door that was always said to be left open for Harry? Today, King Charles didn't just close it. He pointed to the solid, immovable wall that has been built in front of it. The private family moments may continue. A hurried cup of tea at Clarence House, perhaps. But the dream of a public reunion, of a healed family standing together in unity on the world stage, that dream, according to this heartbreaking declaration, is officially over. The tragedy is that this probably isn't even about punishment. It's about preservation. The king is preserving the monarchy for the grandson who will one day wear the crown, Prince George. He is simplifying the story, removing a complicating, unpredictable character from the narrative. In the king's eyes, he is not banishing his son. He is securing his grandson's future. And that is the most heartbreaking part of all. This story is far from over. How will Harry react to seeing his future defined so starkly by his father's office? The next chapter begins now. If you want to follow every single development in this historic, emotional royal saga, you cannot afford to miss our coverage. We need you with us. Help our channel grow by subscribing to Royal Report 24/7, liking this video, and sharing it with everyone you know. The story of the monarchy is being written in real time, and together we can make sure every word is heard.